Welcome to our probability lesson. Each of our online lessons are going to have a screen that goes over all the things you need, such as you see here, so that way you know how to be prepared to continue on with the lesson. This particular lesson is over probabilities 7.6H, which continues the probability we have been doing in regular class. However, now we are going to be analyzing multiple answer choices. To complete this lesson from beginning to end is going to be approximately 60 minutes. The items that you need are going to be a piece of paper to show your work, a writing tool of some sort, and a camera, because now that we're online, we're going to be asking that all your work be submitted via Google Classroom. The structure of this particular lesson is that I'm going to walk you through one question. You will then work a second one on your own that's very similar. Once you're done with all of the questions, at the end of the video, you're going to be taking images of your work and submitting it via Google Classroom. So please do be prepared to take that picture of all of the problems that you do and submit that with your name on it as you would any other time that you turn in work. So here we go. Our first problem says that Felix has a bucket of golf balls. The table shows the number of golf balls of each color in the bucket. When we look at that, we can see the different colors. We have pink, white, orange, and green, and various numbers. Felix selects golf balls at random based on the information in the table, which statement is true. Now, before we even get started with that part of it, what we need to do is find that total, because remember, anytime we have a table, we always need our total. So we are going to go ahead and add up 4, 11, 8, and 18. Please do that now, so that way you have a total, and then we will check your work to mine. And hopefully you got a total of 41. Now, as we go through these different answer choices, we are looking for the one that is true. That means there are 3 falses. So let's look at this. A says the golf ball is more likely to be green than all other colors combined. The way we approach these answer choices that have sentences is we make them into number sentences. So the golf ball is more likely. More likely is going to look like that. To be green. So how many greens do we have? Well, we have 18. Then all the others combined. So that means we need to add 11, 4, and 8. Go ahead and do that now. That should be 23. Now, if you read this as a number sentence, is 18 more likely than 23? No, it is false. There's our false. Let's look at the next one. It says a golf ball is equally likely to be pink, white, orange, or green. So we put equally likely. Pink is 4. White is 11. Orange is 8. And green is 18. So if we read this, they're saying that 4, 11, 8, and 18 are all equal. Is that true? No. So we're going to put false there also. That gives us 2 more choices to look at here. The next one says that the golf ball is 2 times as likely to be orange as it is to be pink. So orange is 8, pink is 4, 2 times. So is 2 times 4 8? It sounds reasonable, but let's double check that last one as well. The last one says the golf ball is 7 times as likely to be green as it is white. So when we look at green, that is 18. White is 11. Is 7 times 11 18? No. So the way we read this right here is 8 equals 4 times 2, which makes that one true. So C is our answer choice on this one. So in this particular problem, we've worked it through. I realize that you don't have paper or pencil, but hopefully you've taken some notes. You can always come back to this particular screen if needed as you work the next one. Here's the problem that you're going to do on your own now. You need to make sure that you do number sentences, identify key information, and work through that process. You don't need to rewrite this whole problem on the paper, but I do recommend that this information be shown and that you show all your work for this problem here. Be ready to submit your answer and your work at the end of the video. Now get to work on this problem. All right, hopefully you found some success on that last problem that you just worked on your own. This particular problem says a store manager receives a daily delivery of 2 boxes of light bulbs. Each box contains 25 bulbs. The store manager tests all the light bulbs and finds that 2 of them are defective. Based on the results, what can the store manager predict to be the next delivery of light bulbs? So when we look at this particular problem, we see that we know that he gets 2 boxes of light bulbs. Each box contains 25 light bulbs, and that 2 of them are defective out of all of them. To help us organize this information and understand what it's saying, we are going to make ourselves a table. In this table, we have, I'm going to put light bulbs, LB, and I'm going to put D for defective. Now, when we read, it says that there's 2, so I'm going to skip one here. Oh, this is like boxes, right? So, there we go. So they get an order of 2 boxes, but it says each one has 25, so that means 25 is going to go here. So if I have 2 boxes and there's 25 in each, I'm going to have 50 total, which means this is a single box. In total, they said they had 2 defective light bulbs in those 2 boxes. So that means there's 1 defective light bulb in 1 box. So now, when I look at the problem, it says I have 3 boxes, 4 boxes, 5, 6, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can already see there's 1, 2 here, so I'm just going to reiterate that here. And then 50, continue our pattern. Now we can analyze our answer choices. It says a delivery box will contain 3 more defective light bulbs than the delivery of 2 boxes. So when I look at 3, right here, down here, is 3 more than 2? Because everything's going to come back to this. No, so that one's false. G says a delivery of 4 boxes, so now we're going to look here, we'll have 2 more defective than 2. So if I look here, is 4 2 more than 2? Yes, 2 plus 2 is 4, so this one seems to be true. We'll come back to it. The delivery of 5 boxes contains 10 more defective, so I go to 5. Is 5 10 more than 2? No, that one is false as well. The next one says a delivery of 6 boxes will contain 3 more defective bulbs. So let's see here. 6 is 6 3 more than 2? No, that one's false as well. So by organizing the information given to us in a table, we are able to find G to be a successful answer. We've now worked this all on our own. Highly recommend that you are taking some notes as we go through these. Our independent problem now looks like this. Once again, I recommend that you make a table. I will be asking that you submit that work. I do not need just an A, B, C, D answer choice. In this particular problem, this is the information here you need for the table. And then you'll be checking all of your table information to these answer choices to see which one is accurate. Once again, you do not need to rewrite the whole problem. The work that you show doing a table and analyzing A, B, C, and D will be sufficient means of work, but then a final answer will be provided, and you'll take a picture and submit it in Google Classroom. Here we are. This is going to be our last set of questions, folks. This problem says the manager of a movie theater randomly surveyed 50 people who entered the movie theater on Friday. The manager asked about the type of movie each person preferred. The results of the survey are shown in the table. So when we look at this table, we have horror, comedy, action, and drama. Based on the results in the table, which statement is true about a person who will attend the theater next Friday? First things first, even though it may not ask, we always want to make a total just for in case. So go ahead and add up 12 plus 15 plus 17 plus 6, please. looking here, it tells you 50 is your total. Now, let's look at those answer choices. We're going to go through the same process we did before. Each answer choice is a sentence. We're going to turn it into a number sentence. The person is 3 times as likely to prefer comedy as horror. So 3 times, and then comedy is 15, horror is 12. The way we read this is it's 15 is going to equal 3 times 12. That is not true, so that is not going to be our answer choice. Now, I know it's going to get really crowded, so I'm going to do my work up here. The person is twice as likely to prefer drama as horror. So 2 times, and it's going to be the 12. 2 times 12. Does that equal the drama, which is 6? No, it does not. So let's check the next one. The person is less likely, so less likely, to prefer horror or drama. Ooh, that means we need to put those together. So we have to put horror and drama together. So 6 plus 12 is 18. Then action is 17. Is that true? No. All right, let's go to this last one. The person is more likely, so more likely to prefer horror or comedy. So horror and comedy. So 15 plus 12, 27. Then action or drama. So we need to put action and drama together. So we have 17 plus 16 is 23. Is 27 greater than 23? It sure is, so our correct answer choice is D. Once again, you're going to make sure that you make notations on your paper for the next problem. You can always come back and watch this part of the video if you need to. So the problem that you're doing on your own now is this one. You have a table. Make sure that you find your total. And for each of those answer choices, you are writing out your number sentences. This is key right here, the not. So you are actually looking for the false statement, not the true statement. Please read carefully as you solve this one. Once again, this is the end of the video, so you're going to make sure that you take images of all 3 of your problems. You are then going to upload those images into Google Classroom on the assignment and submit it to Miss Reese and Miss Cruz Toribio.